All right, now you should be on page 151. We're looking at sleep disorders and sleep problems. So the first sleep disorder is insomnia. Insomnia is recurring problems in falling asleep or staying awake. Staying asleep. So either you're unable to fall asleep, or you're able to fall asleep, but then you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't fall back asleep. This is probably one of the most common of the sleep disorders. Usually people will just go to their doctor and that you can get a sedative to help you fall asleep. So it's like a sleeping pill. Unfortunately, what these sleeping pills do is you spend more time in deep sleep as opposed to the restorative REM sleep. So you're not really getting the benefits of both the REM sleep and the deep sleep. So you're getting plenty of the deep sleep, but not the REM sleep, so it can cause memory problems. And you may not feel as well rested. And they are habit forming, so you may get addicted to them and not be able to sleep without them. The next sleep disorder is sleep apnea, which is characterized by temporary cessation of breathing during sleep. So they'll stop breathing and immediately wake up to start breathing and then immediately fall back asleep. And this can happen, hundreds of times during the night, and they don't even know that they do it because they will fall back asleep so quickly. And but the thing is that it does interfere with their normal sleep cycle. So some of the symptoms that you might be doing this would be snoring, being overweight, those kinds of things. And it can be treated with a CPAP machine, which it forces oxygen to help you breathe. This can be problems are potentially dangerous if you have sleep apnea and you take sleeping pills, or you drink alcohol, because those things are depressants. And so if you have sleeping pills, if you have sleep apnea and you get into, like take a sleeping pill and it puts you in such a deep state of sleep, it could be really hard to wake up again. So that could be dangerous. Now, narcolepsy, I'm on page 153 now. Sleep disorder characterized by uncontrollable sleep attacks where the sufferer may lapse directly into REM sleep at inopportune times. So you'll be talking to them and all of a sudden, boom, they're in REM sleep. Usually it's brought on by extremes in emotion. So they'll get really angry or really happy or really sad. And then they'll just immediately fall asleep. It doesn't necessarily have to be where they'll just fall asleep like that. It could just be extreme tiredness as well. That is another form of narcolepsy. So obviously this disease could be problemsome for driving and things like that. You wouldn't want to be driving, potentially fall asleep, or even like the extreme tiredness can be dangerous. At the bottom of page 153, you can see some other sleep problems. Somnambulism is sleepwalking. Now, sleepwalking is walking in your sleep, obviously. So this happens in the deepest stage of sleep, because in the deepest stage of sleep, you are deep asleep. It's very hard to wake you up. And so sleepwalking, you are not in REM sleep, because some people think, oh, you're just dreaming and you're walking around, but no, because remember, when you're in REM sleep, when you're dreaming, it's that paradoxical sleep, because in REM sleep, your brain is very active, but the messages get blocked from making it down to the rest of your body. So you're not able to move your body. So you wouldn't be able to walk around. But with sleepwalking, these people are able to walk around, but it's very difficult to wake them up. So that would be also like people who talk in their sleep, walk in their sleep, even sleep eating. So if you click on the link below somnambulism, there is a video about sleep eating, which is very interesting. So definitely watch that. Then there's night terrors. Now, night terrors are not to be confused with nightmares. We know what nightmares are. Nightmares are just, they happen in REM sleep. They're just bad dreams of a disturbing nature. But night terrors are different. They happen in stage 4, the deepest stage of sleep, where it's very difficult to wake you up. Now, because it's difficult to wake you up, fortunately, you don't seem to remember them. It's more likely to happen in kids. My nephew and Liam both had them, but Ewan did not. And it was more terrifying for the adult, because I would sit there and hold Liam and be like, "I'm here, baby." And he would be staring at me going, "Mommy, mommy, help." But it was like I wasn't even there. It was more terrifying for me than it was for him. Now on page 154, bruxism is grinding your teeth in your sleep. Ewan used to do that. It would drive me crazy. That sound is just so irritating. But if it continues for a long time, it can actually wear down the enamel of the teeth. Enuresis is bedwetting after, a child has potty trained. And then myoclonus is the sudden jerking of body part that occurs in REM 2. So those are some common sleep disorders and sleep problems.